Hello students, myself Aarti Sharma, Associate Professor in Computer Science Engineering Department, and now today we are going to discuss about expert systems in artificial intelligence. It is the part of Unit 5th. In today's lecture, we are going to cover what are expert system, characteristics of expert system, the expert system's capability and incapabilities, components of expert system, applications of expert system, benefits and the limitations. The very first thing is, what are expert systems? The expert systems are the computer applications developed to solve complex problems for a particular domain at the level of extraordinary human intelligence and expertise. Some of the characteristics of expert systems are the very first is high performance, understandability, reliable, high responsive, and the capable. These are some of the capabilities of a expert system. Now comes the point: the expert systems are capable of advising, instructing, and assisting the humans in decision making, demonstrating, deriving the solutions, diagnosis, explaining some complex problems, interpreting the inputs, predicting the results, justifying the conclusions, suggesting the alternative options to complex problems. But the expert systems are incapable of substituting the human decision makers, as they are not as much as good like the humans, but they can solve many of provide the assistance to humans to take the decisions faster. The next is the uh, they are they cannot replace the human capabilities completely. Next is, producing the accurate outputs is inadequate sometimes because of the lack of knowledge base. And the last is refining their own knowledge base is difficult for expert system by itself. It needs a human assistance, as whatever we provide the training or a knowledge base to the system, accordingly it have to work, and its refined results will be according to its knowledge base. Next comes the components of expert system. The components of expert system includes knowledge base, inference engine, and the user interface. As we can understand with the help of a diagram how these three components will work. Like if a human expert will help take a help of the knowledge engineer and try to design the knowledge base for the users, and when the user will use which is not expert, provide them the interface on the system. By that interface he can inference the engine with the help of this knowledge base. He can able to derive the results for the desired problems for which the expert system is designed. Now comes the application areas of expert system. The applications, there are various domains where we can use the expert systems. The very first is design domain. We can use expert systems to design camera lenses or automobile designing. Medical domain, in the medical domain, for the diagnosis systems we used to deduce some of the diseases uh, from observed data, conducting the medical operations on humans with the help of expert systems. Monitoring systems, compare the data continuously with the observed system or with the prescribed behavior such as leakage monitoring in petroleum pipelines, and many other areas in like the same where we need a monitoring without the presence of humans. Next is the process control system. It helps us to control the physical process based on monitoring. Next is the knowledge domain. It helps us to find out the faults in the vehicles and computers. Next is the finance and commerce domain. It helps us to detect the fraud, suspicious transactions, stock marketing, trading, and airline scheduling, cargo scheduling. and spam detections automatically without indulging the human efforts. These are some of the domain areas where we can use the expert systems. Some of the benefits of using an expert system are, the very first is availability. They are easily available due to the mass production of the softwares. Next is the less production cost. The production cost is reliable and this makes them affordable to the uh, common users. Next is the speed. They provide a great speed and reduce the amount of work and time of the individuals. Less error rate. The error rate is low as compared to the humans, as we already provide the knowledge base and use the interference system. Uh, so to detect the correct results for the particular domain. Next is the reducing risk. They can work in the dangerous environments as compared to humans. Next is steady response. They work steadily without getting tensed, fatigue, or uh, tired as compared to humans. So they are uh, always be in a working state. Next is some of the limitations are the limitations regarding the technology. We need to update the system time to time. Difficult knowledge acquisition, as we have to train the system according to our need. We need to update the knowledge base to make them updated according to the requirements. Next is difficult to maintain, as we need to update all the knowledge and feedbacks time to time, so it is difficult to maintain. Next is, and according to the technology also. Next is the high development cost. I hope all these informations are useful to learn something about the expert system. Thank you.